Okay, now.
If anyone's in the live chat, tell us if we're live or not, so we can start this.
Yeah, we're live because I can hear you, so go.
All right, yeah, we're live. Anyway, guys, today's episode of the Wrestle Arc Podcast is brought to you today by Player One Coffee, Glitch Energy, Eternal Dreams, Fanatics, and Vivid Seats. All of these sponsors will be in the description down below. Thank you so much to Vivid Seats, Fanatics, Eternal Dreams, Glitch Energy, and Player One Coffee for all being proud sponsors of the Wrestle Arc Podcast. And be sure to also check out tpublic.com in the description below, where you can get the official Wrestle Arc merchandise. You can get t-shirts, sweaters, you name it, they got it. So be sure to check out tpublic.com/users/WrestleArc for Wrestle Arc merchandise today.
Hi, everyone. We're
Hi.
live.
Hi.
Hi. I have Vega here somewhere. He's having issues, but he's here.
I'm
He
here.
got
Hi.
issues.
He is here. And we also have Ross here.
Hi.
And Vega is having technical issues, so if anything goes wrong, it's his fault. Shout at him, don't shout at us. Also,
Vega,
Payne in
you
the chat
stink.
said, y'all all clear for dispatch. We're not flying a plane. Okay?
If
Be
this
quiet.
was a plane, I'd think the plane probably would have crashed by now.
Anyway, we've got what's the word? An interesting show to talk about. Interesting.
We got
Podcast.
interesting things to talk about.
I mean, something really creepy happened. A guy, we said his name and he appeared. A charismatic enigma returned. And the
So
Scotsman.
I guess we should talk about Clash of the Castle first, right? Because that
Yeah,
was the
let's do that because that was first.
actually what was technically first, Against All Odds or Clash at the Castle?
It was against the odds, actually.
Do you want to go over Against All Odds, Aled, since you probably watched it?
The only big thing happened is Jeff Hardy came back.
Joe Hendry made 2 appearances. Woo.
Who would have thought?
He did. He got beat. But
You
Jeff
just gotta
Hardy.
say his name and he appears.
Jeff Hardy appeared at the end of Against All Odds. There was a report that came out on earlier in that day from PW Insider that said his contract with AEW was over, and then later that night, Jeff Hardy was like, "You know what? I'm gonna hop on a plane, get to Chicago, go out there and save Matt Hardy."
Want to know the more interesting part?
Well,
Matt and Jeff Hardy have not yet signed contracts with TNA.
yeah, they're free agents.
Yeah, and they're working for TNA.
Yeah, but I think it's the best place for both of them, to be fair.
Yeah, one of their homes.
But yeah, Jeff Hardy back in TNA. I love how he came out. Like his music hit, the crowd went nuts, and then he just stood there on the stage with a chair for like
He
5
forgot
seconds,
to
and then
dance.
maybe.
He forgot to dance on his way to
AEW
saving Matt.
It's like his AEW done in this one. He just stood there. He's like, "Oh yeah, I need to go and save him."
You know what my favorite part about the show was?
Well,
I already told Aled about this. It's when Matt Hardy went under the ring and he grabbed a Chicago Bears helmet, the greatest football team to ever exist. W Bears, W Matt Hardy. Greatest moment.
Oh boy.
Okay,
was the greatest thing ever.
We will have conversations with us about that after this show.
No,
But,
no. I'm speaking truth.
But yes, Jeff Hardy is back. I think that's the best place for him. I think him being with Matt is obviously the best for him. He looked healthy though, man. He looked better than he has recently. Like he looked way more healthy in that one appearance in TNA than he ever did in AEW.
True, very true. I just hope
Like
he
he
doesn't
hit
continue.
a swanton bomb. He hit a
Yeah.
swanton and he did not even hold his back like he was hurt, like he has been doing.
Yeah, he looked much better.
And Matt Hardy's come out and said Jeff Hardy is here to prove himself to everyone, which is fair enough because
He's got a
he
lot to
does have
prove.
one. Yeah.
He
Let's
really
see
does.
if we've got the charismatic enigma. But yeah, Jeff Hardy's back in TNA, ladies and gentlemen. That's exciting.
Yeah. Is that for TNA again?
Tatum Pack was also installed. Answered the open challenge of Jordan Case for the TNA Knockouts title.
Yeah, NXT NA.
Yeah.
Continues.
That is because Jordan Grace faced Roxanne Perez. So Tatum Paxley was like, I'm going to go face her.
Tatum Paxley tried to steal the Knockouts Championship when they had that match.
Yeah. But so Tatum Paxley on TNA, Jeff Hardy on TNA.
Woo.
TNA's booming right now.
It really is.
Anyway,
bunch of good stuff.
Then we had that little show in Scotland. Scotland.
Glasgow, Scotland.
It was in Glasgow. Said it to piss off a less.
It was Glasgow, yeah.
Glasgow, not Glasgow.
Yeah, it's Glasgow. Get it right.
Am I pissing people off?
I don't know. See, you might be pissing more people off than CM Punk did. And he pissed everyone off.
I've pissed off every Scotsman.
But let's go through Clash at the Castle, because honestly, it was a good show.
It was a good show. It really was.
Rising.
Started off with the I Quit match between Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles, which I thought the match was really good. They were beating one another, but then the ending, I feel like, was the lower part of the match because it was Cody lifted up a pair of steel steps. He was about to crush AJ with it. Before he could, that's when AJ would say, I quit.
Yeah. And then he still hit him anyway.
Yeah. It was kind of like when John Cena attitude adjusted Batista through the stage ramp, even though he said I quit.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that.
But no, the match slapped. And AJ got slapped 3 times by Mama Rhodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine. Cody retained.
I just liked the look on Cody's face when AJ said he quit, and he was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
He's like, "I wanted to hit you with this."
Are you serious? I really wanted to use this. Whatever.
Then his mum was like, "Hit him," and he hit him.
And then AJ had to get taken out because he was beaten up pretty bad.
Yeah. What's next for AJ Styles?
Could it be TNA?
Slammiversary's around the corner. Slammiversary's around the corner.
We will see, but the next match we had was a triple threat match for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair defended against Isla Dawn and Alba Fire, the hometown team, and Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. It had I need to say this real quick. I feel like there was a mess up with the ropes because there was a lot of rope botches that happened throughout the night.
Yeah, looser than normal.
Yeah, they were a lot more loose because AJ... Didn't something happen with AJ in the match?
Oh, him and Cody like a little... You know when you do a suplex to the outside of the ring, but they
couldn't do
it properly because the ropes.
Yeah, the ropes are really loose.
And then this one, Jade Cargill.
She tried to do a springboard after she got the hot tag, but...
She recovered well.
Yeah. But then people...
It wasn't her fault.
Yeah. But something controversial. People were saying that Jade Cargill tapped to Shayna Baszler when she was in the Kirifuna clutch.
She did.
Tapped.
But then they didn't see it.
They're good. I know they're going to make it a storyline, but do you think it was initially a botch?
No. Unless she might be concussed.
Maybe.
Which she has a history of concussions.
Yeah, but as Bianca and Jade were going to go for the finish, as soon as they hit their move, Isla Dawn would come in, hit Jade Cargill with a suplex. She would get the pin on Bianca Wait, was it Bianca Belair or no? Shayna Baszler, I think. She pinned Shayna Baszler, and Alba Fire and Isla Dawn are the new women's tag team champions in their hometown of Scotland.
See, I was like, obviously we did predictions, right? And we all went for Bianca.
Jade and Bianca.
But I also said during the show, like, they could do this and have Shayna or Zoe be pinned, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like if they didn't have anyone in Scotland win, it would have been, you know? But yeah, they won it.
Alba and Isla.
To be fair, they've waited patiently for their chance, and I think they deserve it. Let's see what they can do with it.
Yeah, I'm glad they're getting the opportunity.
But you also may have to think it may be just because it was Scotland.
True. What could they do with Jade and Bianca?
Well, Bianca's in a Money in the Bank qualifying match on Friday, so.
Against who?
Blair Davenport and Piper Niven.
Yeah, Bianca's gonna win that.
Yeah, but I think I don't think
what?
it's. I don't know if my that's making stuff up because you believe me. Haha.
Whatever.
I think
next.
I think she will be in the Bank. Anyway.
But next match we had Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable for the Intercontinental Championship. It was a pretty decent match, but the ending is what everybody was talking about because Otis was doing things and Chad Gable was not happy about it.
They should have pulled the trigger right there.
Yeah, Otis.
If you were gonna have Sami retain, you should have had Otis turn.
Yeah, but Otis had to help out Maxine because she was broken. What does she have? A broken foot?
Something like that.
She had to wear a boot, basically. And during the match, Chad Gable had an ankle lock on Sami Zayn on the outside, and Sami Zayn reversed and sent Chad Gable into Maxine Dupree's leg, and that did not sit well with Otis. He was not a happy camper after Chad did that.
No, but he didn't do anything about it, did he?
All he did was he picked up Maxine and he walked out on Chad.
And Tozawa was not there.
Yeah. And before Chad knew it, he got hit with a haluva kick and Sami Zayn retained the title.
Yeah.
He retained the title, so...
honestly,
yeah.
I think if Sami retained, Otis should have turned right there and then.
Yeah.
Because I think Gable should have won that match, but if they wanted Sami to win, you should have had Otis turn.
I know. Yeah, I was thinking Chad should have won. He really should have won.
We don't get paid the big bucks, do we?
No, we don't. But then there was Bayley defending the WWE Women's Championship against another hometown wrestler in Piper Niven. And Chelsea Green, man. She, like 2 minutes into the match, she got ejected. And then later on in the match, she comes back in like a Rey Mysterio mask.
That was not her. Okay,
Who was it
that was
then?
not her.
Who was
I
it?
don't know. Let's Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett kept asking, "Who's in the match?"
But a bunch of stuff would happen, and the ending also didn't exactly fit completely well with me because Bayley would win and pin Piper Niven with a crucifix bomb, not like a rose plant or a second Bayley to belly or anything, just a crucifix bomb.
Yeah, I think the ending was fine.
Hmm.
You don't
I
always
guess
have
it's
to. You don't have to always hit a finish to end a match.
it just felt like one of those random moves out of nowhere.
The fact that she was able to hit that on Piper was impressive, though.
True. I
Because
guess
you
Piper
still have
maybe
to get
really had to sell it
Piper
well.
over on her shoulders.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
that was that match. But now the main event, the main attraction everybody's talking about, Drew McIntyre challenging Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship. It was that moment for Drew. And there was a moment in the match where, again, thanks to the shitty loose ropes, Damian Priest went for some kind of tope on Drew McIntyre to the outside, but his leg got caught in the ropes, and it looked really scary.
yeah. Luckily, he was
It looked.
fine though.
I gotta say this: Damian Priest was so good when it came to selling that because
I don't think
I
he was
I find
selling. He was
either he
literally
was
stuck.
but either it was a work and he was selling it really well, or he actually injured his leg.
No, he wasn't injured, but he was hurt at the moment. But he wasn't injured after it.
Yeah, but he was selling it
But
throughout the match.
Drew McIntyre,
Drew
um,
McIntyre.
checked if he was
Uh,
okay, and then kept kicking him in the back.
I like how he entered the ring, looked at the Stammet.
No, and then he helped him out. Yeah,
Yeah, what a guy. Good guy, Drew.
and then the referee took a bump.
Shoved Damian Priest into the referee. The referee got taken down. Drew had a claymore, and then he went to the cover, but there was no referee. But then the next referee came in, counted 1 and 2, but Drew was confused, and he looked and he saw it was CM Punk.
That camera shot though was amazing.
It really was. CM Punk just holding up the 2. Drew got really angry, and then he got hit with a low blow by CM Punk. And then the South of Heaven by Damian Priest. And then the 1, 2, 3, and Damian Priest retained. And now CM Punk is Scotland's most wanted man.
No, he just turned up to the press conference with donuts and a Celtic shirt.
That is classic CM Punk.
Exactly what you expect him to do. You know?
I'm not going to lie. If I was going to a press conference, I would probably show up with a box of donuts.
For the camera shot, very well done, because they zoomed out all the way and you couldn't see who was heading down to the ring. And even when he got to the ring, you could only see the back of his head.
Yeah.
So
I feel like the back of his head was the only way you could tell it was CM Punk.
a lot of people still couldn't tell it was CM Punk. Scotland knew.
Yeah, Scotland knew, because all it took was a paused 2 count for them to be like, "Oh my God, it's CM Punk."
Did you see Wade Barrett go mental about it after the show?
Dude, he was on the post show and he's like, "CM Punk needs to be fired from this company right now."
But then again, what's her name? Not Kathy Kelly, the other one.
Jackie Redmond.
Yeah, her. She brought up a good point, right? Drew McIntyre put his hands on CM Punk first.
CM Punk was an official.
Yeah, but McIntyre hit him first, so Punk had every right to hit him. He pushed him into the corner.
Exactly.
Try and explain that to Wade Barrett. Nope. Nope.
He was having none of it.
But yeah, Clash of Castles was fun. We did say his name, but he did not appear. We tried.
He said his name. We said his name and he did not appear, which was very sad and heartbreaking.
We tried, but just wait.
Just you wait. But
Castle was
Vega,
fun.
we haven't heard. Vega, why haven't you said anything at all?
Just making sure my internet doesn't screw me over. You know.
What did you think of Clash at the Castle, Vega?
What do you think of Clash at the Castle?
It was a pretty good show overall, even though the matches were predictable. Well, besides the tag match, which is the one I got wrong.
Everyone got
All
it
of us
wrong.
got it wrong.
Yeah, we all got it wrong, fortunately.
And CM Punk just being CM Punk, you know?
CM Punk being the best in
Yeah,
the world.
CM Punk being CM Punk.
But yeah,
Yeah,
it
that
was
was
a good
kind
show
of
overall.
awesome.
What are your guys' ratings for the show? I
even like
personally
an
give it a 7.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
I'd say like an 8. Yeah.
All right, good stuff. And now we go to the predictions.
Oh, yeah.
This is the part where we get to laugh at someone for sucking at the predictions.
I wonder who could it be.
You guys ready for this?
Yes.
Go
So
on.
in last place, what?
I said go on.
In last place, with 2 wins and 3 losses, Raul Kapar.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He got a 2-3 record because he thought he was yeah. Anyway, in second place, it was a tie between 5 people. Those 5 people are me, Liam, Leo, Aled, and Vega,
Oh,
which
God.
means your winner, Clash at the Castle, Scotland, with a 4-1 record, and new Wrestle Arc champion Peyton Cash.
This is all CM Punk's fault. This is all CM Punk's fault.
The thing is, if Drew won, it would have been a tie between Peyton and Raul, and we would have needed the wheel to determine it.
It was literally CM Punk.
Actually, you know what? No, it's Chad Gable's fault. Damn it.
It's also CM Punk's fault.
Wait, what did Chad Gable do?
If Chad Gable won, it would have been all of us instead of fucking Peyton. Remember, Peyton was the only one to predict Sammy, remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he also predicted Drew.
No, he didn't. He predicted Damien. Raul's the one that predicted Drew.
Yeah, he predicted Damien, so it's CM Punk's fault.
It's CM Punk's fault, and it's Chad Gable's fault.
That's why Chad Gable got what he got on Monday, okay?
That was for Wrestle Arc.
Yes, we planned that.
And now we're
guys.
just gonna go and get burgers with the Wyatt Sick6.
Yeah, why not?
Wait, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
We will never be seen again. We'll never be seen again, so yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be like
this because this is gonna be the last episode of the Wrestle Arc podcast.
we hope we don't get taken over
No,
by Wyatt Sick6.
You'll be stuck with Liam, Peyton, Rahul, and Vader for the rest of your life.
Ew.
I know.
But
Everyone but Peyton.
before I go over the other shows that happened, Aled, do you want to talk about the announcement that was made of a certain pay-per-view?
Yes. So, you guys heard of a pay-per-view called the Royal Rumble?
What's that?
Yeah.
So it's a match where there's 30 people in it, and you have to throw them over the top rope, and the last person standing wins.
So it's a battle royal.
Yeah, but everyone's not in the ring at the same time.
Oh. Okay.
Anyway, WWE and the Indiana Sports Corp are nearing a multi-event deal, starting with the 2025 Royal Rumble, which will be at Lucas Oil Stadium. Get this, on Saturday, February 1st.
Is it going to be the first Rumble in February?
But WrestleMania is later, because it's in Vegas. It's on like the 17th.
Yeah, WrestleMania
19th
41
and
is in Las
20.
Vegas. We see
Yeah,
WrestleMania 42 in Indianapolis.
yeah, but Mania is late April, so having the Royal Rumble in February kind of makes sense.
Oh,
But
so I there's something
well,
that when we get to WrestleMania Indianapolis, Pat McAfee is definitely hosting.
well, after what happened today, I don't think we'll ever see Pat McAfee again.
Who knows? Pat McAfee is going to be Pat McAfee.
There's more to this news.
What?
In addition, the deal is likely to include a future WrestleMania and SummerSlam, which will both take place at Lucas Oil Stadium.
Look at that.
So Indianapolis getting a lot.
Yeah. Indianapolis
And
is
in other
getting a lot.
news, Coleman167 just tweeted CMU tonight.
Woo!
Yeah, go
Yeah.
watch it. If you don't watch it, you suck.
You're a nerd.
Yeah, so yeah, that's exciting, isn't it? Royal Rumble 2025, February. What are we gonna do? We'll have day one. It's fine.
Are we going to have day one?
They'll probably have to do something, won't they? Because they won't be.
I don't think they can necessarily do day one because
No, but the last pay will be in November.
New Year's Revolution.
They won't have anything in December or January then.
You know what? Rumors have been going
They're
around.
not going to go 2 full months without pay.
You know what rumors have been going around? There's been rumors that there is a possibility that WWE could bring back the pay-per-view Bad Blood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's for October.
Fair. Well, you know what? New Year's Revolution. That's what's gonna happen.
I just think they'd have to have something because they won't have 2 months without
Actually,
pay.
you know what? The greatest pay-per-view to ever exist. December to Dismember.
Wait, isn't that an
Today's
ECW
pay-per-view.
pay-per-view?
The greatest pay-per-view.
Yeah, CW pay-per-view. That was
The greatest
horrible.
pay-per-view to ever exist is Great Balls of Fire.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my
Keep Great
God,
Balls
yes.
of Fire in 2017.
No, actually, you know what? No, the real greatest pay-per-view is Stomping Grounds.
No. The best one is
Nice.
Capital Punishment.
Nice. Anyway, yes.
We just named pay-per-views now.
God's sake. We'll have our own pay-per-view in a minute. We'll beat both of you up. Shut up. Okay. Anyway, Royal Rumble 2025, Indianapolis, February 1st. Big news. Now, more big news. NXT to the CW network will officially start. Forgot the date. I think it's October.
October 1st, I think.
Yes, October 1st will officially start on the CW network. And there's talk going around that the first episode will not be in the Performance Center.
They might have it in an arena.
A major arena is what's been said.
Ooh.
Guess what? NXT will probably sell it out. Fuck you, AEW. Talking about AEW though, they're coming to my neck of the woods.
They're going to Cardiff, Wales.
They're going to the Utilita Arena. That's not where Clash at the Castle was. That was at Millennium Stadium.
I thought it was in Principality.
Yeah, it's Millennium Stadium. It's the same place. It's just got 2 names.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, AEW coming to Wales. I'm not going unless Mercedes is there. Then I'm going, and MJF if he's there, I'm going. They're not there, I'm going because yeah, why would I go to a show with boring hair?
I feel like they should be there if they're going to that kind of place.
Yeah, but they're going there, and then a week later they're all in at Wembley.
Wembley, bro.
So yeah,
But,
that's big news. Also, I mean, this is not confirmed news, but there's rumors going around that Shane McMahon has put feelers out within AEW about how people would feel if he signed for the company.
oh, yeah.
That would probably
And
break the internet or something. I don't know.
Here comes the
I
money.
don't know if he'd be allowed to use that. WWE would be so petty and be like, no.
You cannot use the name McMahon.
Yeah, I mean,
Then he'll use his last real name
least
or
WWE
whatever.
but you know what? No, I think WWE might let him use the name McMahon because they wouldn't be associated with it, and AEW would. So every time they type in McMahon anywhere, it would AEW come up. That's
You
a
know
bad.
what? They should make his name Roger.
Just Roger.
Roger.
Roger
That's it.
that, I guess.
That's his name. All right. Do we got any more news before we go on to Monday Night Raw?
Let me think. Let me go through my messages.
Your messages.
Yeah. I get sent
Okay,
stuff.
hurry up. Huh?
Tell me what to do. My show.
I just did.
Well, guess what? John Cena said that he's getting closer and closer to retirement.
It's been 20.
Oh,
How many? 22 years.
this is 20. He's in his 23rd year. Yeah.
Yes.
This isn't
Ooh.
news, but Tommaso Ciampa tried to RKO Randy Orton.
That was
funny.
hilarious.
That was funny.
That was
Much
absolutely
better.
hilarious.
Like,
If you haven't seen the
out of
video, go watch
nowhere,
it.
and he just misses it.
Poor Ciampa.
He tried.
I like how before that he's just talking smack. He's like, stupid R, stupid K, stupid O.
Yeah, and he injured his back.
Yeah. They're so good, man. Just give them the titles, man. Come on.
Yeah, and also, I mean, we might as well say this too. Good on TNA for allowing some content creators to stream the show.
Yeah, speaking of that, we had it 2 weeks ago, and it was made
I think
official that they're doing it again tonight.
I think it's a weekly thing now.
I don't think it was last week. So
No, but now I think
But,
it's a weekly thing.
this is awesome. This is awesome for TNA. You also got to thank another content creator, Mr. Stanty's because he pulled a few strings to make this happen with TNA.
You know Dijak's going to hate show him for this, right?
Yeah, probably his biggest enemy. I would just love to see Dijak pull up on TNA just so we can ratio Santy while he's live watching it.
So you never know.
He could.
All right, so
Let's go to Raw, and if I remember anything else, I'll let you know.
all right, so let's get to Monday Night Raw. So it started off with Burn It Down. Unexpectedly, Seth Rollins came back.
Came out of nowhere, didn't he?
Yeah, more out of nowhere than Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came back saying that he wanted to come back to win back the World Heavyweight Championship, the championship that he made. Then Damian Priest didn't come out yet. He talked about climbing a ladder and grabbing a briefcase, saying that he could enter the Money in the Bank ladder match.
That he has history with that briefcase.
A lot of history.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins, he would talk about Money in the Bank. Then Damian Priest would come out, and they would have a bit of a back and forth. Damian Priest basically said, I was your first challenger, and back then you were the better man, but now today you are not better than me. Seth Rollins would say, well, what kind of champion do you want to be? And Damian Priest was like, you want to know what champion I want to be? How about this? How about Seth Rollins versus Damian Priest at Money in the Bank? And now that match is official. We're getting Seth Rollins challenging Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight title in Toronto.
Briefcase, and now he doesn't have to do either.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's going to be a good match. I'm glad Seth Rollins is back.
And it's in Canada too, so the crowd will be hot.
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure.
The crowd is going to be into it.
But
And I think Conman's going to be there too. Pretty sure he's going to be there. But other things that happened. We got Chad Gable. He was really pissed, saying that he wanted a match against someone, and Adam Pearce said he had the perfect opponent, and it was Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman. He took on Chad Gable, and then after the match, Chad Gable was really pissed. He got Alpha Academy get into the ring. He took away Maxime Dupree's what's it called, and then he dropped it outside the ring. What's that thing called? That Maxime Dupree had. Does anyone know what it was called?
I don't know what's the show.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I forgot what it was. But then Tozawa, he got slapped and put to the ground by Chad.
How dare you,
then
Chad?
Otis finally snapped and he pounced Chad
Come on.
Gable into the turnbuckle. He finally did something.
Why did you push
pushed
him
him.
over?
He pushed Chad Gable. And then
Anyway,
he brought
go
Tozawa
raw.
and Maxine. He go ring.
I'm gonna go.
yeah, and then he did nothing else.
I'm a train.
What?
Choo choo. Choo choo, I'm a boat.
Yeah, and then they walked away.
Yeah. They walked away and left Chad Gable there.
That wasn't the end of Chad Gable's night.
Because then we had a Money in the Bank ladder, not a ladder match, a Money in the Bank qualifier.
Wait, Money in the Bank is until next month. What do you mean?
We had a match it was between Io Sky, Zelina Vega, and newcomer Kiana James. And in that match, it was Io
Cool.
Sky who would qualify for Money in
Okay.
the Bank. Last year's winner is going to be in it yet again.
Did Liv Morgan get involved in this? Because her and Selena Vega have beef.
Yeah, she got involved during the match and caused Zelina.
Yeah. And then,
In Dom's
backstage. Yeah, she was wearing Dom's vest.
Dom was looking for that vest
But,
for like almost the entire night.
Speaking of
Yeah.
Dom, we see Judgment Day backstage, and Damian Priest questions Finn as to why he took the key card last week that was given to Dominic.
Oh,
Ooh. He's saying he did it
what
to
did Finn
protect.
say?
He's saying he did it to protect Dom. And then you want to know what the next question Priest asked was?
What?
If you win the briefcase, what are you gonna do with it?
Oh, what did he say?
He said he's gonna cash in on the champion, Cody Rhodes.
Ah, that'd be a good match. That'd be a good match, you know.
It would be. But next up, we would get a in-ring segment with Sami Zayn. He would come out talking about being the Intercontinental Champion, and then he'd get interrupted by the guy that goes, "Hur, hur, 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 hur." That guy.
Oh,
You know that guy?
He just kills people, yeah.
Yeah, Braun Breaker, that guy.
Yeah,
He
Bombay.
was saying that he wants a shot at the Intercontinental title. And then also out comes Sheamus.
Fella.
Too many lines.
Sheamus.
Too many lines.
Sheamus.
And then we would get a match between Braun Breaker and Sheamus. And I believe the winner would be the guy to face Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship. But it would end in a DQ because Ludwig Kaiser would get involved and attack Sheamus. So technically Sheamus wins by DQ.
So Sheamus did win.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Braun Breaker's not going to have any of it because after the match he would take out not only Sheamus, not only Sami Zayn, but then Ludwig Kaiser would try to injure Sheamus. But as he was going around the ring, he would get met with a spear by Braun Breaker.
He had a head start too.
The camera angle of it was amazing.
Yeah, he got absolutely destroyed.
He got split in half.
That spear is brutal.
Dude, he might have the best spear in wrestling.
Just wait until he faces Roman.
Brother.
Roman will end him.
But next match we had was Dragon Lee going one-on-one with Carlito.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I keep forgetting Dragon Lee works there.
But during the match we had Liv Morgan come out again.
Oh my god.
And then we get a brawl between Liv Morgan and Zelina Vega. They're definitely going to face each other at Money in the Bank.
Still wearing Dom's vest.
Yeah. We're going to see them face off at Money in the Bank, aren't we?
Probably. Selena Vega gonna take that L again.
Yeah. But Carlito would defeat Dragon Lee. Then we would see Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark backstage, interrupting Isla Dawn and Alba Fire, saying that they want the tag team titles. And I think it's fair because Jade Cargill technically tapped to Shayna Baszler. So technically they should be the champions. But then, next up, Drew McIntyre would come out to the ring. He would he was probably thinking about that match between Cody and AJ because the two big words he said when he was in the ring are, "I quit."
Well, no, he said screw this company first.
He said, "Screw this company and I quit."
Screw this
He walks
company.
out and then we get backstage.
I quit.
I can't do this
And then-
anymore. Screw this company. I quit.
And then we get backstage footage of Drew McIntyre talking with Adam Pearce and Triple H, and he's like, "I'm serious. I'm done with this company."
He even
And he
deactivated
leaves.
his social medias.
He activated his Twitter and his Instagram.
It's gonna be interesting
really-
now because CM Punk's on SmackDown.
Which is really sad because now we won't get to see any of Drew's awesome tweets.
No, but Ross, listen.
Yeah,
CM Punk's on SmackDown tomorrow, right?
yeah.
And he's there to give an injury update, and he's expecting to be cleared. And I
Ooh.
think the moment CM Punk announces he's cleared, Drew McIntyre will be back.
It could happen.
I mean, the flipping CM Punk for all day Scotland just go to McIntyre. CM Punk somehow makes Money in the Bank for whatever reason, like to commentate or whatever. Drew McIntyre will fly to Canada and just beat the living crap out of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then backstage, we would see Otis, Maxine, Akira Tozawa, and Chad Gable. We'd see Otis packing up his stuff. And then Otis would just say to Chad that they're leaving Alpha Academy. They're quitting too.
We're done.
They're done with Alpha Academy. And Chad Gable was just left alone.
And that still wasn't the end of Chad Gable's night.
Yeah. Then we go to a women's tag team match. Dakota Kai and Kairi Sane would take on Kaden Carter and Katana Chance. And in a pretty quick match, Kaden Carter and Katana Chance would win.
Nice.
Yeah. And then what else happened? Yeah, that. And then later on we'd have the Sheamus Braun Breaker match, but we already talked about that. Then we get a backstage segment with Damage Control. And EO basically says Damage Control needs to change, or she will change it herself.
Whoa.
But
What
then,
happened?
I have no idea what that could mean. But we got our main event, Triple Threat Money in the Bank qualifier to see who's going to go to Money in the Bank.
Did we not get
Sheamus.
Dominic? Did we not get Dominic and Liv backstage?
Oh, wait, yeah, we did. Why was that not on here? So, oh my God. So, Dominic ran into Liv Morgan. Dominic wanted his vest back. And then Liv Morgan basically said, "You can have it. You just got to take it off me first."
She even helped him.
Yeah. And Dominic would get caught by Damian Priest taking off the vest.
Unsip the vest, yeah.
Yeah. Dominic got caught unzipping the vest by Damian Priest.
And then Damien told Liv, leave him alone. He wants nothing to do with you. And she was like, he wants everything to do with me. Walked away with that
Dude,
lock.
Liv Morgan is doing everything she can to get Dominic on
By
her
the way,
side.
she posted a tweet today, and Dominic reposted it.
Dominic has officially folded.
Wait, what did the tweet say?
I'm pretty sure it was just pictures of her.
No, but she tagged him. It said something.
I think it was
What they
like
did
thinking
say.
about you, Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, she said thinking of
Oh
you,
my.
Dominic Mysterio, with the pictures of her, and Dom reposted.
Yeah.
Damn it, man.
So, yeah, Liv Morgan gonna die.
Yeah. The
Dom
moment Rhea
also.
Ripley comes back, it's GG's.
Yeah, but Dom also gonna die.
Yeah.
They're both gonna die.
Now we go to the main event. Triple threat qualifier for Money in the Bank. Rey Mysterio, Finn Balor, main event Jey Uso. Who would be the first person to qualify for Money in the Bank? It's gonna be Jey Uso because he won the match, and he
He's
is
also
gonna
on
be
the
going
poster.
on to Money in the Bank. What?
He's on the poster.
Yeah, he is. Now he is because he qualified.
No, he was already on the poster. Got revealed yesterday.
Oh yeah. Heat in the Bank.
Literally, Triple H tweeted out the poster, and it had Jey Uso on it.
So that
Why
means
do
Jey
you do
Uso
it
is
before the match?
not winning.
Why do you put the post out before the qualifying match?
I don't know. But I guess that means Jey Uso is not winning the briefcase.
There's no one else that will win. So
Unless it's Finn Balor if he gets another chance.
no, I think Balor's world title day reigns.
But now we get
Oh
to the
yeah,
juicy bit.
he was yeeted, and then the lights went off.
Yeah. And then there was a door. And then that door opened. And then a creepy woman crawled out through the door. That creepy
was
woman
Nikki.
was Nikki Cross. And she looked horrifying.
She did.
And then she pointed towards Gorilla. We saw a bunch of people laying dead. And then we see Eric Rowan in a... What kind of costume was he in?
He was
He was the bunny, right? Ramblin' Rabbit.
Yeah, he was the rabbit.
He was Ramblin' Rabbit. And then get to Gorilla where everyone else is dead. And then we see Dexter Loomis as Mercy the Buzzard.
Yeah, he was just sitting there.
Then as we keep going on in, we would see Joe Gacy.
He was
who
the pig.
Huskus the Pig.
The pig.
And then remember when we told you a few minutes ago that the night wasn't over for Chad Gable?
It now is.
It now is because he dead.
He dead.
He dead. He looks like he got shot in the head. And then
Chad
we got
Gable
Uncle Howdy.
got destroyed.
Yeah, and then we got Uncle Howdy. And then he would make his way in through Gorilla to the entrance ramp with
the
rest of the Wyatt Sick. And he would pick up the lamp. He would say, "We're here." He would blow the lamp out. And that was the ending.
It was creepy as hell.
It was so creepy that the backstage area literally got destroyed.
I wonder if it took the whole show to set that up.
I have no idea. But would you say the
Lost.
PG era is dead in WWE?
With Chad Gable being shot in the head, yeah. It looked like a bullet wound.
Yeah.
But
that was
there
raw.
there was only 5 though.
I wonder when we're gonna get the 6.
I think the 6th will be around SummerSlam, and I think she will be back.
So, let's talk about NXT, shall we?
Oh my god! Guys,
Oh.
NXT started with a battle royal.
Started with a 25-man battle royal to determine Trick's #1 contender for the
And there
NXT
was 24,
Championship at
there was
Fleetway.
24 men out. There was 24 men out there, right? One of them was Frankie Kazarian. That was cool.
Yeah. It started off with Javon Evans making his entrance, and the beginning of his song was something.
Yeah. And then we were waiting for number
Oh
25.
boy, is bouncy. He
Nice.
got into the ring, and you know what you got to do? You know what you guys got to do? All you got to do is say his name, and he appears.
And he did appear.
He appeared. I believe in Joe Hendry.
And then he cut a promo.
He said he was going to win the NXT Championship and bring it back to TNA.
He said, say his name and he appears. Joe Hendry's here on NXT.
Yeah. And then Ethan Page, he came out afterwards. And then he got attacked by Oro Mensah. And then after that, as soon as the bell rang, Joe Hendry got eliminated.
It was all because of Kazarian.
Yeah. And he said this isn't over. So
Michael
we
said,
might be getting more.
And Shawn
He
Michaels
believes.
said, I believe.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels believes. But in the Battle Royal, it would
The
be
pop
Javon
was
Evans.
amazing, though, by the way.
Oh, yeah, the pop was incredible.
Imagine if that was just Scotland, man.
Imagine.
But
But
yeah, Javon Evans won, which is a bit surprising.
it's it goes to show you they see a lot in this young
Yeah,
guy.
but I also feel like they booked themselves into a corner here, because can they have him lose?
I feel like he'll be fine with a loss. It just depends on what they do afterwards, because it looked like they were going to start something between him and Sean Spears.
Maybe, yeah, Sean Spears will probably cost him the match then.
Actually, we might talk about something regarding the NXT Championship match towards the end of the show.
Okay.
So yeah, Javon Evans, he would win the Battle Royal, meaning he became, English. He would become #1 contender for the NXT Championship.
Yay.
Yay. So then after that, we would have a triple threat women's tag team match. Roxanne Perez, the NXT Women's Champion, and Lola Vice would take on Metaphors, Jakara Jackson, and Last Legend, and the tag team of Jasmine Nix and JC Jane. It would be a bunch of stuff, but as Lola Vice would go for the win, Roxanne would tag herself in, hit Pop Rocks, and then count to 3. So it seems like they're going to do something with Roxanne Perez and Lola Vice for the title.
That's probably going to be the match at Heat Wave.
It probably is.
And I'm not going to lie to you, I think we might see Julia. But it's in Canada, though, isn't it? So who knows?
That's not the only women's match we would get. We would see the NXT Women's North American Championship be defended for the first time. For the first time, as Kalani Jordan, the champion, would defend against Michin. And
Mia Yim.
The OC would come out during the match, interestingly enough.
Oh, they're still there.
But they didn't do anything. As it looked like Michin was going to win, Jada Parker would come in and cost Michin the match. Kalani Jordan would hit a split-legged moonsault and would retain the title against Michin.
Damn.
So Jada Parker and Michin are still beefing. And then we would also, later on in the night, we would get a promo from the guy that goes, ooh, ooh. the guy that goes Oba Femi.
Oba.
The next big star in NXT.
The next big star in the wrestling.
Yeah. He basically said, who can take this title off of me? And then Wes Lee shows up. saying that he wants one more match. And Oba would say, you can have one more match, but if you lose, you can no longer have a shot at this as long as I am the champion.
Wesley's definitely losing.
Yeah. Remember last year when Wesley had the record for longest North American Championship reign? Yeah, that's not going to last long. Thank you, Obafemi.
Yeah, Obafemi gonna hold that thing for a while.
Yeah,
But
until they
I
can find
also
someone.
think, I think the moment he loses it, I think he goes for straight to the NXT title picture.
Actually, you know what? This needs to be pointed out too, because during their promo, we would see Brooks Jensen get escorted out by police in the back.
He was in the crowd.
He was in the crowd, and he got escorted out by security.
I don't know what his gimmick is right now, but I'm loving it.
Yeah, it's definitely very interesting.
It's like he's quit, but he can't stay away.
Yeah. And guys, you're not going to believe this. We got a third women's match on NXT.
What is this?
I have no idea. But
This
it's
is an
Fallon Henry
AEW?
takes on someone named Carly Bright.
Oh.
Yeah. Later on in the match, by the way, Carly Bright was accompanied by Kendall Gray. Towards the end of the match, something happened. Wendy Chu showed up, and she choked the ever-living hell out of Kendall Gray. She put her to sleep.
Wendy Chu.
Yeah. And then Fallon Henley would get the win over Carly Bright. And then we would see a backstage segment between two men named Hank Walker and Tank Ledger, saying that they want to go after the new Catch Republic. Yeah, I wonder how that's going to go.
Forgot they were there.
Yeah. And then there was also a backstage segment with No Quarter Catch crew and Tavion Heights. Tavion Heights saying he wants to join the No Quarter Catch crew. But Charlie Dempsey says you have to earn it by beating Damon Kemp. So if Tavion Heights wins next week against Damon Kemp, he is in the No Quarter Catch crew.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we got the OC in a tag team match against... Are you guys ready to do this with me? You guys ready? All right, here we go. Give me a C.
C.
Give me an H.
H.
Give me an A.
A.
Give me an S.
S.
Give me an E.
E.
Give me a U.
U.
What does that spell? Hey, you. To do it. You suck.
Anyway.
There you go. Anyway,
Yes.
yeah, they would have a match. God damn it, Vega. Anyways, they would have a match. It would go for a little while, but Chase U would get the win, but Ridge Holland did a little bit of cheating to help Chase U win.
Oh.
Yeah, Ridge did that thing called cheating, where he held Duke Hudson so he could get the pinfall over, I think it was Luke Gallows.
Why was Ridge involved?
Because apparently Ridge is a part of Chase U now.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, Ridge is a part of Chase U now.
Okay. that is one of the weirdest things ever.
Yeah.
Does he wear Does he wear the thing, the shirt?
Yeah, Ridge Holland wore the Chase U shirt.
Oh, for God's sakes! Yeah, he'll be after him now.
Yeah. But a few backstage segments happened. Javon Evans was in Ava's room, and then Ethan Page was storming saying, "No, that shouldn't have happened. I should be winning the Battle Royal." And then that set up a match between Javon Evans and Ethan Page for the main event.
Did he get eliminated, Ethan Page?
No.
So why didn't he just come back in and eliminate Javon Evans?
Because he was still probably getting beaten up by Oro Mensah.
So yeah, you kick him in the head, and then you go and eliminate the guy.
So, and then another backstage segment, Kalani Jordan talking about giving a title opportunity to someone. And then Ariana Grace comes in thinking it's her, and she's saying, "Thank you for giving me this opportunity," when in reality, Ariana Grace is kind of stupid because it wasn't her. Instead, Kalani Jordan wants to give the title opportunity to Sol Ruka.
Okay.
Yeah. So Sol Ruka
Okay.
seems to be the next one to get a title opportunity.
I mean, she was the favorite to win.
Yeah. She was the favorite by a mile.
Don't tell Mitty this.
Yeah, I know. But now we actually get into the main event. Ethan Page and Javon Evans with Trick Williams on commentary.
Trick.
Whoop that trick.
What?
Yeah.
And it would be an interesting match, but in the end, the winner would be Ethan Page, pinning the number one contender for the NXT Championship. Then Sean Spears would come in out of nowhere and attack Trick Williams. Then Ethan Page and Sean Spears would gang up on Trick Williams. Hey, look at that. Team NXT versus Team AEW. How coincidental.
Haha. All we
And
need
then
now is Cody.
Javon Evans out of nowhere would hit a double cutter off the top rope onto Sean Spears and Ethan Page. And you guys know what the final visual is?
Wow.
All four men in the ring in the NXT Championship in the middle.
Well, that's going to be a fatal 4-way at Heatwave then.
Fatal 4-way, yeah.
Also, I just feel like I just remembered we forgot something that happened at Clash at the Castle.
What was it?
What?
After Cody was AJ, Solo came out.
Oh, yeah.
Went face to face with
The bloodline.
And then the other two came out and they went punch, and they went punch again to Cody, and they started beating him up, and there was a brawl. And then Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. By the way, Randy Orton returned on Friday Night SmackDown the night
Yeah.
before. Randy Orton and Kevin Owens came out to make the save, but Randy Orton stared at the WWE title.
So, yay, as of right now, it looks like Cody's back in the feud with the Bloodline. Woo!
And Randy Orton stared at the WWE title.
Yeah, that might set up SummerSlam.
It might indeed.
Also, speaking of Solo, something worth mentioning. Roman Reigns unfollowed Solo on Instagram.
Took his time, didn't it?
Yeah. That means he's returning soon. Let's go.
What if Roman flies all the way to Canada just to cost Solo against Cody?
The WWE in 2024 is just about elite level hating.
I mean, it all started with AJ Styles.
Yeah, you could blame AJ. And then it became CM Punk.
Now CM Punk. I'm going to assume maybe Drew McIntyre does it. Maybe Roman does. Everyone's doing it.
Roman Reigns.
Roman might do it. Yeah, I don't know if Roman's going to fight to Canada, though.
I don't know. But, do we want to go over AEW too?
What time is it? No, TNA starts in 15 minutes. Basically, let's do quickly. MJF and Will Ospreay had a face-to-face. They teased it.
Yeah. MJF beat Roosh in a match.
MJF had a match.
Yeah, against Roosh, and he won.
And then he had a face-to-face with Will Ospreay. And I can smell an all-in main event right there.
Yeah. And then we got a promo between Will Ospreay and Swerve.
That makes me think Swerve's gonna lose.
Swerve.
He said the hit hill. He said hit hill.
He said hit row.
And then he said he had a hit hill and he had a hit list. Oh, also,
he also said he doesn't need Don Callis.
I want to shit all over Kazuchika Okada for a second. Kazuchika Okada, since coming to AEW, has looked nothing more than a comedy act, and he looks like a child, and he's not one of these, like, you know, in Japan, he was one of the best wrestlers in Japan, right? Right now, he's just a comedy act. Right now, he's just the Young Bucks' bitch. Right now, he's just there.
Funny, because he loves the word bitch.
Tony Khan has ruined Kazuchika Okada already.
Damn.
Kazuchika Okada is no longer that good. Kazuchika Okada is no longer that big of a name. And Kazuchika Okada no longer, and probably will not be, a big name for AEW anymore.
Lad, I got a question for you.
What?
Remember when people said that these New Japan names would get wasted in WWE?
Yeah. Yeah.
How's Jay White doing, by the way?
Where is Jay White?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the only one they're taking seriously is Will Ospreay.
Yeah. And that's because I don't. Here's the thing. I think Will Ospreay has the balls to stand up to Tony Khan.
Bruh.
I think if Will Ospreay got mistreated, I think he would let Tony know about it.
Probably.
With Kazuchika Okada and Jay White, I don't think they have it in them to do it. You know?
Yeah.
But if you think about it, let's think about it logically. Jay White would have had a Mania match, probably with Seth Rollins or AJ Styles. Yeah.
Probably.
Okada would have probably debuted against Gunther.
Yeah.
For the IC title.
Yeah.
And no, wait, they would have probably done Okada versus Gunther. They would have done Jay White versus AJ Styles, and they would have done Seth Rollins versus Will Ospreay.
Seth versus Will is such a dream match.
That's what they would have done, and they'd be fine right now. But they're in AEW. I like Will Ospreay. I like the way he's been booked. Right?
Right.
Jay White, he's a trios champion. Who cares? No one. And Kazuchika Okada, like I said, is a comedy act. He's there for children. That's it. They need Kenny Omega back desperately, and they need Okada and Kenny Omega to go face to face because Kenny Omega will then at least bring out the heel Kazuchika Okada, you know?
Yeah.
Because MJF literally buried them in his first promo back
Yeah.
and said, I'm better than all of them, and they're only here because of me, which is kind of true.
Yeah.
And also, Mercedes Moné, best thing in AEW right now. Thanks. Also, Ricochet died. Don't know if he said that, but he died last week.
Yeah, he died. He already died the week before.
Yeah, he died.
But is that everything?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, cool. Well, before we head out, guys,
tune into SmackDown tomorrow. There's a qualifying match for Money in the Bank.
yeah. But before we head out, we would like to thank our sponsors: Player One Coffee, Glitch Energy, Eternal Dreams, Fanatics, and Vivid Seats. All of those 5 sponsors will be in the description down below. Be sure to check all of them out. They are great sponsors. Thank you again to Fanatics, Vivid Seats, Eternal Dreams, Player One Coffee, and Glitch Energy for being very proud sponsors of the Wrestle Arc Podcast. Be sure to also check out tpublic.com in the description, where you can also get the official Wrestle Arc merchandise when it comes to sweatshirts, sweaters, t-shirts, you name it, we got it. We have special merchandise for all of us. We've got our own individual merch as well. Be sure to go to tpublic.com/user/WrestleArc to get your Wrestle Arc merchandise today.
Do it now.
Oh, Athena on the Ring of Honor just said she's going to be out of action for 4 to 6 months due to an injury.
Is she relinquishing the title?
Nope.
What the fruit?
Yeah, I don't know, but she's going to be out of action apparently.
All right.
Have fun.
All right, let's do the thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to leave you now because I'm going to go watch TNA. I don't know what they're going to do. They're just going to be weirdos because that's what they are. But thanks for watching us today. Next week, we have
predictions.
God, these pay-per-views never stop. These pay-per-views never stop. Yeah, next week we have Forbidden Door prediction, so we will all be here hopefully, and then on Forbidden Door Day we will be live with Forbidden. We will be live with Forbidden Door unless Payne changes his mind, which if he does, I'll slap him. But until next week, until Forbidden Door, from me, Vega, and Ross, and Liam, who's supposed to be here, but he's not here. Fucking Liam. Good night. Goodbye. Peace out. Leave. Go away. Leave.
Why
now.
you still here?
Go now.
Piss off. Go.
Why are you still here?
And we should be clear. OBS just froze.